Shifrimejda to we possible Bengal and today guys I'm back with a reaction as you can see guys. Today we're gonna react to why South African actors are struggling financially. I didn't know that we South Africans are struggling financially. Our actors, hi bro. Alright guys, if it's the first time, please subscribe, like, hit the notification button to be notified every time I share the video. Go to what? Go to 1K guys. Thank you for the 200 subs guys. I really appreciate it guys. Thank you guys. It really means a lot guys. Thank you for the 200 subs guys. Alright, let's get into the video. Let's go.
Connie Ferguson, Vusi Kunene, Cindy Dlatu. Household names, right? They're on your screens every night. Glammed up, walking red carpets, giving interviews. I mean, multi-award winning stars. But guess what? There are actors on the same sets who can't even afford electricity. Many of them are broke. I'm talking can't pay rent, taking taxis to set, borrowing money to survive kind of broke. So, why are South African actors struggling, even at the top of their game? Well, here's the dirty truth even they don't want you to know. South Africa loves its drama. The River, The Queen, Skeem Saam, Uzalo. We binge them, we tweet about them, we cry when characters die. But while the stories are scripted, the exploitation is 100% real. Here's what they don't want to tell you. Most actors in South Africa are freelancers with no contracts longer than a few months. This allows these media houses to remove or even underpay their cost. Because as a freelancer, it is up to you to negotiate your own pay. Something that we also have to look at is how the Labor Department and unions can't get involved because there are not enough labor laws to protect these freelancers. They also receive no benefits, no medical aid, no house allowance or transport allowance. There's
Whoa, yo. So it's kind of like you do your own thing, we just pay you the bits of amount we're gonna pay you, then you do your own thing. If you get hurt, it's your fault. If you do, South Africa,
zero job security. They get paid only when they shoot. So if your character doesn't have a scene this week, you don't eat. Worse, there's no royalties.
Whoa.
Imagine being on a show that gets millions of viewers for years. It reruns, it gets streamed, it gets sold to other countries, but you, the actor, you get paid once and never again. Let's talk about the 2014 Generations mass firing. 16 actors stood up and said, "We deserve royalties, we deserve benefits, we are tired of being treated like disposable props." And what happened? Fired, blacklisted, replaced overnight. Sophie Ndaba, Katlego Danke, Menzing Gubani, all gone just like that. And we can all agree they brought Generations to the height it was. I mean,
that's why. Because no cap, man. Generations of that time, versus this generation. Now you can see the difference, guys. This generation was nah. Don't if you know Generations, the legacy. That generation was nah. This one, man. Nah, I don't even watch it anymore. I don't even watch it. But that generation, dog, you would see that 8 o'clock, dog. Why did you watch Generation, dog? You were intrigued to watch Generation now. Aye, guys. That's why, because they aren't getting paid. Yeah. Aye, guys. Living in South Africa. It's draining. It's draining. There's no opportunities. Aye, bro.
word Generations, because in this industry, if you fight back, you disappear. Most of them are either broke or completely out of the business. And it's not just the OGs. Young actors coming up now are being.
Did you see that? Chill. David Ginawa. David Ginawa. If you know David Ginawa, guys, he's an OG though. He's a legend in this game.
Signed into silence. They're scared to speak, scared to lose that one gig that feeds their whole family. So they suffer quietly, riding taxis to set, buying outfits with credit cards, and pretending they're living a soft life on social media. This isn't just bad business, it's a system designed to keep the talented broke, silent, and replaceable. There's one specific Reddit post I saw that spoke of Rob Whitehead, saying that even during his peak Isidingo days, he was struggling to fix his Mercedes. It was always left in the repair shop. And keep in mind that Mnet employees got a bit more money, but not enough because he would be seen walking most of the time. And let's not forget the real question. Where's the money going? The industry receives millions in funding from the government, brands, and advertisers, but the actors still getting 3,500 per episode, no transport and no medical aid. To better understand how
True. So if you want in the scene, you ain't getting paid. Sure. Alright guys, now if you want to be an actor, I strongly advise you to move, guys. Move to the US, move to other states, guys, because South Africa, you won't go nowhere. You won't go nowhere. They ain't gonna pay you. Sure, 3K, Baba. Yeah. I didn't mean, if you want to be an actor in South Africa, you must get a main character role so that you can get paid every time. You must get a main character role, guys. Sure. Damn. This is not on, guys. South Africans, fight for your royalties because this is not on, guys. It's hurting me inside because people are like struggling out there. Then on the media they post that they are good, posting all that, but you know that you are financially struggling.
bad the payment is, we'll put it in a few categories. So for movies, they can shoot for 3 months up to a year, even 2 years based on budget and technicalities. If you are a lead, you can get paid good money. Some get paid per call, meaning that you can do all scenes over a few days. If your rate is 10,000, you shoot for 2 days, you make 20,000. When it comes to soapies and telenovelas, as a global actor means you can get paid a fixed salary per month, whether you work 1 day or 10 days. Most actors prefer these because you kind of breathe and not get to stress about finding a gig for a year. The pits is if you're a call actor and your rate is about 3,500 per call, and they call you twice to shoot all your scenes for the month. Just think about how much money you're making. Now, with drama, a season is normally 13 episodes, but some of them can get up to 26 episodes per season. Lead actors can get a package, call actors get a call fee. It takes about 3 to 6 months to shoot a full season. As soon as you're done, just like the movies, you look for the next project. Now, with theater, it's a little bit different. It usually takes about 6 weeks of rehearsal at a 50% of negotiated rate. Then the full pay when the show opens until the end. Usually they would get paid weekly. Also, if people flock to see the theater show, an extension or another run is added. Theater is more work and less pay compared to soapies. Theater is more about the passion. Then we have industrial theater. These are more educational plays such as AIDS awareness. You rehearse a theater piece that travels to schools, companies, and etc. It can be 10 days with 3 shows per day. With industrial theater, you have to do your own makeup, props, setup, and
no cap, it's like I'm watching all these things play off. I'm not listening to the guy. I'm interested in what they are doing. I'm not listening to the guy, dog. He shouldn't have put interesting things here because, like, I'm no more listening to him. I'm like, yeah, this guy. I'm no more listening to him. And I'm like looking at what's going on there, dogs. I'm not focused on his voice.
One of you can even be the driver. No hotel, and fees are way less than theater. Please note that all this also applies to the crew. They also job hunt like the rest of the actors. You just don't see them. If you pay attention to the credits, you can tell they're always on different shows. Also, don't think all the money goes to the actor. They also still need to pay agents, managers, and tax. So usually it would be a management fee minus tax minus agent commission. It will equal your pay. For example,
Opposite.
Akaphosa inathi.
O phositse.
Ke busy.
Jwale ke tlo tsapa ke tlo tshasa jang? Ke tlo apara jang?
Tsa ga da emanya ya phara pijama dena fitse den.
Ke apara di-pyjama. Wa nkulela. Mpe diaparo tsa ka ke tse. Ke tsele tshomisheba. Diaparo tsa ka ke tsele. Kopo fe diaparo tsa ka ke tla tshasa ka. Jo. Swa qale pedi ka mapona. O reng? Yes. What's tšhelete ka nna? Roll on ya ska psila ke tsebe go botsa lang ka yona.
Wa thasa ba.
Mpe roll on. Mpe shieldi. Yo, ke tsa re roll on tsa tsebe. Jwale, what if it's so kwa?
Sorry.
If the actor's fee is about 20,000, he will be taxed 25%, equaling 15,000. Then 10 to 15% of your gross payment will also be taken, which leaves you with about 12,000 from the 20,000 that you made.
It's kind of like you're no more making money, Moose. It's kind of like you're no more making money, Moose. Because from 20k to 12k, 8k gone.
Then we have managers. They are also entitled to 10 to 20% of your booking fee. It's called the management fee. This is usually for MC work, appearances, endorsements, and etc. Managers also field calls, get bookings, chase payments, negotiate, book accommodation, basically all the admin work. They travel with you, talk to media, and do damage control as well. Meanwhile, SABC execs are racking up yearly bonuses and production houses are flying business class. If an actor dies tomorrow, who pays for their funeral? Definitely not the industry. So, no, this isn't about bad luck. It's not about budgeting or misuse of funds. It's all about the system that's broken by design and protected by silence. And let's be clear, fame in South Africa does not equal fortune. A face on TV doesn't guarantee food on the table, and the reasons are deeper than you think. South Africa loves its stars. We quote them, we follow them, we celebrate their red carpet looks like royalty. But behind the spotlight is pain most people will never see. Let's start with Roderick Jafta, the charming heartthrob from Generations. He played his role as Glenn Majosi. He was in our homes every night. He had the looks, the fame, the fans too. But in a heartbreaking video in 2023, he said he was unable to pay his rent for his single room. He couldn't even provide food for his children. The man was literally begging for gigs online. Then there's Zimbabwean-born South African actor Luthuli Dlamini, known for his iconic role as Stan Nyati from Scandal. Elegant, articulate, and largely respected. But at one point, Luthuli was homeless, sleeping on friends' couches, living off borrowed money, too ashamed to tell anyone. But
So he was broke while having to go to the shoot. Sure, guys, boy. Nah, dogs, this needs to change. If you're an actor in South Africa, speak up. If they're treating you bad, even though they fire you, just speak up, guys. Whoa, because this is no more on. Yeah.
recently, he came out with response to the rumors about him being homeless, stating that he has a roof over his head, he's living in a beautiful place in Durban, and overall, he's happy. You think that's rare, but it's not. Actress Gingham Kize, who starred in Uzalo, revealed in 2024 that she'd only worked 5 days the entire year. She also added that her landlord is taking advantage of her and her children.
Intano.
Mnatere. Mara, o sebetsa jang? Ke sofetse.
Nna ke tlo
Ka tswa late.
okay, aibo. Ya para picture mfelo ke penti.
Yeah?
Ya para picture mo ke penti.
Ngicela ningisize uhulumeni, ama-political parties wonke noma ngabe ubani, ama-individual noma ngabe ubani ongasiza, ngicela nisisize nabantwana.
Why? Because she spoke up about low pay and since has been blacklisted by the industry. Silently, no warnings, no auditions, just nothing. With no acting gigs coming her way, it led to her and her kids starving, and her electricity got cut off by the landlord. And what about the Generation 16? A group of top billing actors who dared to demand fair pay and royalties. They staged an illegal strike in 2014 demanding fairness and industry standard compensation. What did they get for it? Fired. All of them on the same day. The country learned with shock that 16 main actors of Generations are fired. They failed to return to work, replaced like they were nothing. When the producer and creator Umfundi
Yeah. South Africa is broken. No, bro. Actors are struggling financially. For voicing out, they are getting fired. It's broken, guys. There's no more coming back. If you want to be an actor, move out of States. South Africa is not the place. Aye. Oh. Aye, South Africa is not the place, guys. If you want to be an actor, move out of States. South Africa will not take you anywhere. Aye. Aye. Sure.
Vanda was asked about the former actors fired from the show. He called them stupid.
Look. Some of those people who their careers were like really, jumping, where are they today? Most of them, really. Where are they? I mean, they were on an upward trajectory with a show which was like really doing very well. Where are they today? The whole thing was stupid. And it's sad.
See, now me, I believe that this man who's saying they're stupid, he's dumb. Because he's willing to get paid minimum wage. For why? So he would rather keep quiet and get all that change, those cents, than voice out. Because, some of them did get big gigs. See, him, who knows him? Because I've never seen him act, I've never seen him nowhere. Now, you see, he's calling them dumb. Why is he calling them dumb? Because they voiced out their problems. So he loves going to scenes with taxis. Aibo, old man, relax, pipe down, don't speak smack, pipe down, Aibo.
Actors in Mzansi are forced to grind in silence, scared to rock the boat, because if you ask more or demand more respect, they label you as difficult. You're quickly replaced because there's always someone younger, cheaper, and hungrier waiting in line. All in the while, production companies are getting paid by the episode, hundreds of thousands. They get to renegotiate their prices per episode depending on how the show viewership is doing. Broadcasters making millions from advertising and reruns. Netflix and Showmax charging subscriptions to stream the content that actors won't even get another cent from. It's exploitation at its best. No union, no royalties, no retirement plan. If you get injured on set, you are expected to pay your own hospital bill. How ridiculous is that? This isn't just mismanagement, it's a system that is designed to break you. Into these secrets, make sure you hit that like button. It helps us get the video to more people who need to hear the truth. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, subscribe and turn on notifications, because trust me, there's way more to uncover. Also, check the description below and trust disappeared from TV, no farewell, no interviews, just gone. Well, Here's what they don't tell you. Veteran actress Florence Maseba says that SA actors are treated with less respect than they were a decade ago. She explains that a lot of this comes from budget cuts, which also lead to actors becoming desperate for any kind of work. The exploitation keeps coming. The industry takes advantage of the desperation of actors for work, and I can imagine that there are actors who take what they are given because they are just so desperate. She went ahead and said that she's watched the same producers who smiled in her face, making sure that she never gets called again just because she challenged them. Another one is Vatiswa Ndara, who wrote an open letter to the minister. In her letter, she highlighted issues including actors not being allowed to work for other projects while under contract, not being compensated for work-related activities such as wardrobe fittings, makeup, public relations, and media interviews, including limitless calls which could see her on set from Monday to Saturday for up to 12 hours a day with no additional compensations. She went ahead and said actors are being abused, exploited, and disregarded by an industry that is happy to use their faces but not respect their worth. We can also speak about Tony Goroge, who is known for his roles in films like Hotel Rwanda and Evictus, who has candidly discussed the financial struggles faced by South African actors. In an interview, he revealed that despite his extensive experience and success, he faces significant financial hardships. In 2009, he had a sleek Mercedes C300 repossessed. He said in an interview that we should forget about his Instagram and his wife's pages because this is what they face in real life. Broadcasters are repeating our shows and we are not getting paid royalties for that. Now, let's talk about the money. The average actor on a daily drama earns 3,000 to 5,000 per episode, but SABC, MultiChoice, and Netflix SA are making millions in ad revenue, syndication, and digital licensing. There's no union protection, no retirement plan, no healthcare, and no royalties. So let's ask again, where is the money going? Side note, arts and culture gets millions in funding, but they'd rather sponsor concert for celebrities than help the actual actors keeping the industry alive. If an actor dies, it's the fans who do crowdfunding, not the industry, not the producers, not the government, just vibes and hashtags. Now, here's a little plot twist. Actors are turning to shocking ways for survival routes. I mean, some of them are even going into OnlyFans. Some ex-soapy stars now sell adult content just to survive, not for fame, but for rent money.
Now they gotta make means to an end. Joe, I bo. Guys, So South Africa is like this now, like it's corrupt to this level. Like I see, this is very disgusting for South Africans. I'm disgusted by this, guys. Ay man.
Let's speak about Tebogo Tobejane. 38-year-old Tebogo Tobejane is a rising star in the hearts and minds of many South Africans. The actress, known for Muvhango, social media personality and entrepreneur, has shared how she made 200,000 on the controversial subscription service OnlyFans. Tobejane ventured into OnlyFans after the lockdown, when clubs and entertainment venues closed and impacted her other streams of income. In a few weeks, the actress made it to the top earning percentile of the website. Now, let's not forget about Bubbly B, Noluvuyo Sodela, who transitioned to OnlyFans under the pseudonym Bubbly B Sodela. The actress seemed to have dived enthusiastically into her new career and advertises upcoming shows on her social media accounts. Noluvuyo uses the alter ego Bubbly B Sodela for her new career and has since opened an OnlyFans account to allow her to monetize her explicit content. She has been open about her decision, stating that acting did not provide sufficient financial stability, leading her to seek alternative income sources. There's also actors who chose to go into Uber and Bolt drivers. Multiple former TV stars have been spotted doing e-hailing in Joburg and Cape Town. Ronnie Nyahale, widely recognized for his role as Cosmo Diale on Generations: The Legacy. After departing from the show in August 2024, Nyahale embraced the e-hailing services as a means to support himself and his family. He has spoken openly about his career shift, emphasizing the importance of humility and the value of hard work. In an interview, he stated, "I have always said that pride stands in the way of your success." There is also Saiteni Mtaki, best known for his role as Saddam in the popular telenovela Isibaya. In 2023, Mdaki embraced e-hailing services as means to support himself amid the challenges faced by actors in South African entertainment industry. His decisions reflected the broader financial hardships and the lack of consistent opportunities that many actors encounter. Many of the actors move abroad. A-list actors like Thuso Mbetu and Pearl Thusi left South Africa to get roles in Hollywood. There's no respect for actors here, like none. There's also been ex-actors who've been caught on camera working as cashiers, assistants, and even security guards. Marlon Rolves is best known for his role as Sean Gillian, the bouncer of the Rainbow Club, in the popular soap opera Egoli. In recent years, Rolves faced significant financial hardship, losing his house, car, and other possessions. He candidly shared his struggles, stating, "In a nutshell, I lost everything. The only thing I have is 2 bicycles." Rolves took up a passion as a car salesperson at a dealership in Pretoria. He expressed gratitude for the opportunity, noting the challenges of his new role. He was found saying that he has to sell about 10 vehicles a day, and it is very nerve-wracking. He has not even sold one, but he knows that he has to keep his faith up. He loves working with people and he loves making a difference. This isn't just a career crisis, it's a cultural betrayal. The faces we celebrate on our screens are the same ones sleeping on the couches and skipping meals off screen. And nobody in power is doing a damn thing about it. Some end up depressed, broke, and forgotten. Others leave the industry completely. Imagine building a name only to be left with nothing. South African actors don't need pity. They don't need charity. They need justice. The industry isn't broke. It's just broken for the people who carry it. The actors, the crew, the ones who give you stories, characters, culture. Real talk. We love saying support local, but what does that actually mean when the people behind the local content are underpaid, overworked, and forgotten the moment the cameras stop rolling? Here's what needs to change. Royalties must be law. Actors deserve to be paid when their work gets reused, streamed, or sold. I mean, it's literally their creative integrity. Real regulations. I mean, standard contracts, minimum rates, medical cover, and protection against blacklisting. Also, we need transparency. Where's the art funding going? Who's holding the broadcasters accountable? Something that is not spoken about more is an empowered union. We need a body that can protect our actors without fear, with real teeth and not just hashtags. The issue is also that once an actor is part of a union, they get blacklisted immediately. That needs to change. You can't have a film industry without actors. So why are they the last people to get paid, the first to get replaced, and the easiest to forget? To every actor who's been silenced, used, replaced, or left behind, We see you, we hear you, and we're done pretending the system is okay. This is not just entertainment, it's real life, and it's time we demand an industry that respects the people who make the magic happen. Because if the cameras stop rolling tomorrow, it won't be because we ran out of stories. It'll be because the people who told them couldn't survive long enough to keep going. This is the need to know, giving you the truth, unfiltered.
Alright guys, this is the end of the video.
Should
guys.
SA
If you made it this
actors-
far, please subscribe, like, hit the notification button to be notified every time I drop. Share the video, go to 1K, guys. I'm emotional now. This is all crap. This is SB, guys. This needs to change, guys. South African actors need to be recognized and pay their money respectfully. Alright guys, thank you for the what? Thank you for the 200 subs, guys. It really means a lot. Thank you, Pops fam. We're growing. Alright, guys. Umsangano.